by the vertical line test. The domain. So obviously anything from left to right, domain is everything. Yes, the range. Oh, this is the only thing I didn't look at. So negative 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's at negative 4. So then the range is from negative 4 to infinity. Good. Then x-intercepts. So the x-intercepts right here. So either 3, 0 and 7, 0, or I prefer them in ordered pair, but you can also write x equals 3 and x equals 7. Then the next question is asking the y-intercept. So this is the y-intercept right here, up here. The y-intercept is 0, 21. Okay. Then the intervals on which the function is increasing. So obviously between this and infinity, I see the function is increasing. So f increasing on open interval from 5 to infinity. Not from which y value till which y value, but from which x value till which x value the trend is increasing. Then we want decreasing. Decreasing is only between x equals 0 and x equals 5. The function between x equals 0 and x equals 5, the function is decreasing. So on 0 to 5, all open intervals. Function is constant. Yes, the function is constant right here. Right? So from negative infinity to 0, the function is constant. So constant on negative infinity to 0, all open intervals. The increasing, okay, then the number at which f has a relative minimum. Yes, this is the relative minimum, and it happens at x equals 5. So at x equals 5, there is a relative min. The number, okay, find the relative min. The actual relative min is this value, the y value, negative 4. Then f of negative 1. So f of negative 1. To find f of negative 1, I have to draw a vertical line, or imagine I draw a vertical line, x equals negative 1, and I see it crosses the graph in one point, and I read the y value. And that is 21. So f of negative 1 equals positive 21. So this is also the point I read from. I read from the point negative 1, 21. The values of which, values of x for which f of x equals negative 3. Now I have to draw a line that is y equals negative 3 through the graph of this function. Y equals negative 3, it crosses the graph at this point and at this point, and I need to read the x values now. So I'm going to say 4 here and 6 here. I'm from my graph. So 4 and 6. So x equals 4 and x equals 6. Which points I read from? I read from 4, negative 3 and from 6, negative 3. F is even, odd, or none of the above. None. Not symmetric. It's not symmetric with respect to the origin. It's not symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So it's not odd and it's not even. Neither nor. Is this okay? Perfect.